Hi, I'm Brian Russell. We're going to do a gentle flow, a gentle Vinyasa flow today for about 20 minutes. So we'll try to keep it gentle and we'll jump right in. So you can start sitting however you'd like. I'm just on my knees right now because we're not going to be here too long and we're going to move right along. But if you do want to sit, that's fine. So just lift the heart, open the shoulders, and we'll take 3 deep breaths together. We can inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And one more time we can inhale. And exhale. We're going to come forward onto the hands and the knees. So we can bring the knees under the hips and hands under the shoulders. I want to spread the fingers nice and wide. And we'll start moving with this cat-cow breath. As we inhale, we can lower the belly, we look up. And exhale, lift the spine, and we look down. Inhale, lower the belly, look up. Exhale, and look down. Push down with the hands. Lift the middle of the back up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower the belly, looking up. Exhale, lift the spine. And one more time. Inhale, lower the belly. And exhale, lift the spine. We'll come back to a neutral position. And then we're going to reach the left leg back. And we'll reach the right arm forward. So we're going to stay here a few breaths. If you feel like you need to lower the hand and knee, that's fine. But as we inhale, we're going to try to lift the leg and lift the arm a little bit higher. And then as we exhale, keep the lift, but reach the hand forward and reach the leg back. So it's inhale, lift, exhale, reach. Inhale, lift, exhale, reach. One more time, inhale and exhale. We're going to bend the knee, reach back with the hand, taking hold of the foot or the ankle, and we can lift the leg a little bit higher, open the heart towards the front, spread the fingers, this lower hand grounds down as we lift the heart. And then we'll release the knee down and release the foot down, or the hand down. We'll try the other side. We can reach the right leg back, left arm will reach forward and up. As we lift, we inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend. Feeling the stretch diagonally across the body. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. We'll bend the knee. Reach back with the hands. We'll take hold of the foot or the ankle. You can lift the foot up a little bit higher, straightening the leg. Open the heart towards the front. So breathe. And we'll release the hand and the knee down. Inhale, we can look up. Exhale, we'll sink back into child's pose for a few moments, a few breaths. So the hips onto the heels, forehead towards the floor. Allowing this to be a passive pose. Just letting the hips sink down and the upper body to fold forward. And then inhale, we'll come back up onto the hands and the knees. And we're going to start moving a little bit more. We'll inhale, reach the right leg back. Exhale, we're going to bring this foot forward between the hands. So get the stance as long as you'd like, so that the front knee is not over the ankle, not in front of the ankle. We want to sink the hips forward, lift the heart a little bit off of the knee, and we'll breathe here. So shoulders back, heart lifting and reaching forward. So we have a little space here. We're not collapsing down, but we're expanding out from the hips. And then from here, we're going to inhale. Exhale, bring the hips back, straighten that front leg. And we can pull the front toes back towards the body if you'd like. Inhale, lift the heart Pull the right hip back. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Inching the upper body out, over the leg we fold. Sending a signal to release the back, that right thigh, the right hip. The arms support the body. And we'll come forward again. We can inhale. Exhale, shifting forward. And we're going to do a twist here. We'll bring this left hand on the floor, right hand on the knee, and we're going to twist to the right. So we're going to open the heart up towards the right side. So the left shoulder is coming closer to the knee, and the right shoulder is lifting up in towards the air. Both shoulders away from the knee, or both shoulders away from the ears. The heart reaches forward towards the front of the mat and opens towards the side. The left arm is strong. We can lift the heart. And exhale, we'll bring both hands down. We'll bring the leg to the back. And we're going to do a couple little push-ups here. We can keep the hips in the air, and we're going to bend the elbows, keep the elbows close to the ribs as we lower down and we'll lift back up. Just going to do 3. Exhale, lowering a little bit lower, a little bit again, and back up. And then we'll go down. Exhale. Notice elbows close, shoulders back, and back up. And we'll go down for the final time. We're going to lower onto the belly, and we'll lift the heart forward and up, shoulders back, holding in cobra for a couple breaths. You can make it a little bit dynamic if you'd like. As we inhale, we lift up. Exhale, you can relax a little down. Inhale. Exhale. And last one, going a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, we'll come back into child's pose. So we can reach the hips back onto the heels, forehead to the floor. Release any tension in the back. Checking in with the breath. We'll reach the hands forward. We'll come back up onto the hands and the knees. Inhale, reach the left leg back and up. Exhale, we'll bring that foot forward between the hands. Sink the hips forward. Lift the heart, ribs at least a ½ inch off of the knee. So the hips are sinking forward as the upper body is reaching up and forward. So we breathe. It's okay if you want to have a little movement to release any tension in the body. Just keeping it slow and integrated with the breath. We can inhale. Exhale, we'll bring the hips back, straightening the front leg. We can pull the front toes back. As we inhale, lift the heart. Pull the left hip back. Fold over that front foot or front leg. Arms are here for support. Keep lots of space around the ears for the shoulders. So we send a signal and relax the back of that leg, letting it sink back and down. Because we have tension in the body, and if we bring some focus, we can release that tension. We'll inhale. Exhale, come forward. We're going to bring the right hand on the floor, left hand on the knee, and we'll do this twist. So the left hand will push down onto the knee, the right shoulder comes closer to the knee, and we open to the side. So we're like making a long line from the back knee, through the hip, through the heart, through the top of the head, towards the front of the room. So we open to the side. And exhale, we'll bring both hands down. We'll bring the leg to the back. We're going to do 3 push-ups again. So keep the knees on the floor, hips can stay up. Or lower the heart between the hands, keep the elbows close and back up. And lower down. And back up. And down. And inhale up. So then we'll lower all the way down as we exhale. Lower the belly, the hips. Inhale, come into cobra. Exhale, maybe sinking a little bit lower. Inhale, reaching the heart forward and up. Exhale, lowering down. 2 more times, we'll come up. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll go all the way up. And then exhale. This time we'll come into downward dog. So we'll tuck the toes, reach the hips back and up. Fingers stay spread. Try to bring the outsides of the feet parallel. Heart reaches through towards the toes. Nice strong arms. Inhale, we're going to bring the right leg back and up. Exhale, we're going to bring that foot forward between the hands. We're going to come into warrior one. So ground the back foot and we'll lift into warrior one. So we sink down, front knee over the ankle, left hip forward, sink the tailbone, open the heart, shoulders away from the ears. Come into warrior two, we can inhale, straighten the leg, we'll open to the side, sink down into warrior two. And one more pose here for triangle. We're going to straighten the leg. Reach to the right for triangle. The left hand can reach up. The right arm will reach down. And we'll come all the way back up. Then we'll bend that front knee. We're going to bring the front leg to the back and lower down almost to the bottom of the push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, we're going to reach the right or left leg back and up. Exhale, bring the foot forward between the hands. Ground down with the right foot. We'll come into warrior one. We'll do the same 3 poses on this side. So hips parallel to the front. So the right hip comes forward, left hip comes back. Sink the tailbone. Inhale, we'll come up, open to warrior two. Exhale, sink down. Just keep the breath moving in and out. Release the shoulders from the ears. You can go as, if you want to go a little bit farther, you can lower the hips down. If you want to back off a little bit, you can straighten the legs out a little bit. Inhale, we'll come up, straighten both legs. Exhale, reach to the left for triangle. Both legs straight. Upper body reaches out over that front leg. Inhale, we'll come all the way back up. And exhale, we're going to step both feet forward. We're going to do a balance pose here. So we'll balance on both feet at first. And then we're going to slowly come into tree. So as we're ready, we can open the right knee out to the right. And then we'll bring this foot up onto the calf or up into the thigh. And you can find your favorite hand position. You can have your palms together or your arms nice and open. However you like your hands. Ground down with that left leg, the left foot, the left hip is strong. The heart is lifting, so we're kind of growing this tree nice and tall. And we breathe. And we'll release down, coming out with control. And balance on both feet for a moment. It's important to stay in balance on our way into a balanced pose. So we shift the weight to the right. We'll open the left knee out. We can bring the foot up onto the calf or up on to the thigh. Finding your favorite hand position. And then growing the tree by grounding down in that lower foot and leg. The right hip is strong. The heart is lifting and expanding out in every direction. And we breathe. Two more breaths. Keep the focus. And we can release the arms and we'll release the legs. So we're going to come down into a sitting position. We can come up onto the toes or bring the hands out in front. And we'll slowly lower down. And then we can sit down onto the floor. We'll bring the legs out in front. We'll come into a sitting forward bend, so toes up, arms up. We can inhale, exhale, folding over the legs, taking the toes or the ankles or the feet, anything that you'd like as we fold forward. Staying here a few breaths, kind of inching the upper body out over the legs. Checking in with the breath. Staying focused, keeping the legs straight, tilt the hips, upper body reaches out over the legs as we fold, shoulders away from the ears, toes come back towards the body. And we'll reach the hands forward and up. Exhale, hands behind the back for inclined plane. You can keep the legs straight like this as we lift up, or you can bend the knees and lift up into a table. So we'll hold for 2 more breaths. And we'll lower down. We're going to extend the left leg out on the floor and fold the right foot into the left thigh. We'll inhale, arms up, and exhale, fold over this leg. Release the right knee towards the floor, upper body reaches out over the leg. One more breath. Inhale, we'll come up. Exhale, we're going to change the leg position, so we'll extend the right leg out on the floor. Fold the left leg. Inhale, we'll lift. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Let the left knee relax towards the floor. That left hip relaxes. Upper body reaches out over the right leg. Right leg stays straight. We send a signal to release the back of the right leg. Send a signal to release the low back, that left side, that left hip, as we fold out over the leg. And inhale, we'll reach forward and up. And exhale, we're going to release down onto the back and hug the knees into the chest. So I can hug both knees in. And we're going to do a knee down twist. So we're going to take the right hand on the left knee and draw both knees across the body to, and the left arm will reach out to the left. So we'll breathe here. The more we can get those knees over to the right side, even if that left shoulder lifts up a little bit, so we can kind of rest here in this twist. Is a great thing to let the knees sink down and let the right or left shoulder sink down. Then we can imagine the hips getting pulled down towards the bottom of the mat, the ribs getting pulled up towards the top of the mat. So we're lengthening the spine as we twist. We'll come back to center. We can hug the knees in. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, so we can bring the left hand on the right knee this time. The knees will sink over to the left, and right arm will reach out, finding a similar position here, relaxing the knees to the side, and relaxing that right shoulder down to the floor. And we breathe. Imagining the hips getting pulled towards the bottom of the mat. Shoulders getting pulled up towards the top of the mat. One more breath, nice full breath. Exhale, just relax the body. Maybe go a little bit deeper. And then inhale, we'll hug the knees into the chest. And we're going to extend the legs out just for 1 moment, 1 minute. Legs nice and wide. Arms a little bit away from the body, palms up. And we'll take 6 breaths here. So relax the legs, relax the arms. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale. Release, let the belly fall. Relax the whole body. Inhale, we let the belly rise. Exhale, release, relax the body. Doing this for 1 minute is going to be so good. It's going to improve our breathing ability. It's going to relax the whole nervous system. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, release any tension from the body as the air sinks out. 3 more breaths. We inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, let the belly rise. You can even let the ribs expand. Exhale. And last one, inhale, let the belly rise. And exhale. 2 breaths on your own, seeing if you can relax the shoulders and the fingers and the feet and the face a little bit more. And inhale, we can stretch the arms up above the head on the floor. Bring the legs together. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. And we can come up to sitting, and we'll finish just with 3 deep breaths. So I like a cushion to sit on. It just helps my hips to tilt a little bit more forward to get my knees down. So we'll inhale. Exhale, maybe bringing the hands in front of the heart. Inhale. Exhale. And we can inhale. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking this time for your practice, and we will see you soon.